points as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Carolina Panthers and the Philadelphia Eagles. In the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Right to the air is Jackson. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Jackson's throw pulled in by Woods. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now it's Hines. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Play action. Now Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they are going to set up shop. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Jackson now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's in. The first quarter already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder. Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And that hits the crossbar and comes back no good. And by just a couple of inches, this remains a scoreless game. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance. And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3. So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. On 1st and 10, Herbert. This one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one good for 37 yards.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Herbert operating from the red zone, and he fires one incomplete.
And the Eagles had 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Herbert now. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. George Pickens with career touchdown number 75.
And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they were at field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
It's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely on both, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson.
The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Looks like the second empty possession to start the game is certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And this is caught. The fake punt works to absolute perfection. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This Philly offense set to go.
With the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, but also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Under a minute to go, clock running, and a back-and-forth first quarter of play.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On first down, Justin Herbert dancing to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert completes it to Evan Ingram. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 40. These two teams all tied after one. To the air again, Herbert. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. 73 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So that run there, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see. Hines. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Nyheim Hines. His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Take it in at the 3. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Here's Jackson. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Nyheim Hines with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Herbert just beat the play clock. Finding Pickens for another catch. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Here we go, set.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. On 1st down, it's Herbert. He's got this to Pickens. Touchdown, Eagles. George Pickens with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the 1st half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throwing is Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On third down, Jackson. Gates has it over the middle. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. This is Hines.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And Woods has it complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. Down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. So we come upon halftime, intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. A short kick taken at the 18. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's
got a man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throw into the hands of Pickens. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. In motion comes the tight end left. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Christensen. And the Eagles are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Herbert. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this is caught. Evan Ingram, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. Seibert on for the PAT. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. From the 6. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. This back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. McKinnon here is complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming in.
Real quick.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Hines. And some room to work. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 94 yards now for Hines on the ground, and that's a first down.
You gotta make a move. You gotta make it happen.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
It was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them in no game.
To throw is Jackson. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get down for the save. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And he takes this one back in the end zone. Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. But they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
Extra point by Seibert up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. Shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Play action. It's Jackson. He's got his man, Gates. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They run with Hines. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I can't believe this.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Jackson from the shotgun. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. Inside the 40-yard line. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Finds Hines again for the completion. He's going to pick up the 1st down and then some. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now Jackson. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Jackson will keep it. And I don't think he got in. The big boys up front building it over. Ingram. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. Jackson's going to try the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try to bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? We're going to see you hit the 2-minute warning. So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. George Pickens, 76 yards. And the Eagles use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter, and just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. They go play action now. Jackson. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The slot man in motion right. After the turnover, here's Herbert. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this one is incomplete.
But the criticism is that he overthrew his man, but you got to give him credit. He also didn't risk an interception with that type of a throw. Because of that, they still have a chance to put some points on the board.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 2nd and 10. Herbert. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. George Pickens. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. Touchdown. Here's Seibert now to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off, because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
These guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't put it on this man here today. He's been really throwing these sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
The Panthers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. They run again with Hines. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down to 26. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. It's Hines to about the 48-yard line.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw pulled in by Woods. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Not getting a lot of yards. The secondary keeping the clock moving. I mean, to me, that's a double win defensively. Short gain and some more time off the clock.
And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 109 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Herbert now to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against them. That's been difficult for them all game long.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's an opportunity for shots and ideas. They like to get the midfield, so they have a chance at
Jackson. intercepted. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Herbert. He's going to go up top again. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Panthers come up with a late turnover. And probably right into the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. But like all great games, it came down to the final snap, Charles. They had to heave it and hope, but the Hail Mary ultimately intercepted, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and you never want to be in a situation where your entire game comes down to throwing a jump ball as far as you can. But in that situation, you want to loft it up and hope one of your guys can win in the air. This time, though, it was the defender who got up there, and that was the end of the ball game. Close one throughout. One team just had a little bit more at the end than the other.
So for Philadelphia, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Dallas Cowboys next week. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.